In this video, I have a wee little unboxing slash unbagging for your viewing pleasure. The contents of which contain my yearly order from Travelers Company USA for 2025 and a couple things from JetPens that just happened to come on the same day. So let's do this thing. I actually have the day off today. It is Veterans Day, and so we have no school, and I have the house to myself. And I thought maybe I would just jump on and show some of this off because there are stickers in this box and I want to get them into my sticker release insert. So before I do that, I just thought I'd show them in the package first. Today I've just got a basic medium dark brew with my heavy cream and pink salt and cinnamon, which I do every day, but today I was feeling fancy and I decided to add a little bit of brown sugar, which is something that I normally never do. I have sweetened coffee maybe 2 or 3 times a month because I like coffee in the morning, but I also like low blood sugar in the morning as well, because otherwise I just don't feel well throughout the day. So I just tend to not have sugar in coffee, but I've already eaten, so I figured why not. Oh, that's tasty. So this leaf is serving as a coaster. This leaf serves really no other purpose other than just to be like a visual marker for where my frame of reference is. So that's why this is just sitting here kind of lonely. It looks lonely. It needs a friend. I'll give it an autumn leaf. There. Now it's not so lonely. Okay, I feel better now. Moving on to the stuff. I don't do a lot of unboxings slash unbaggings on my channel just because it's content that I actually don't particularly enjoy filming. I like watching it for the most part, depending on the context, but I tend to like to have some experience with a product or a service before I really talk about it. So just kind of unboxing something blindly that I've never used, it just feels kind of weird to me, just because I like to immediately dig in and use whatever it is and sort of form my own opinions and thoughts about it before I talk about it. I like having that foundational knowledge. It's important to me. That being said, the contents of these 2 things here, I'm already for the most part familiar with. These are relatively routine items for me. There are a couple of exceptions, but it's not enough for me to not talk about it. So in this case, I think it's okay, just because I kind of know what to expect with these. So as I said, I have a Travelers Company USA order and a JetPens order. JetPens is in the envelope and Travelers Company is in the box. And I'll talk about the box in just a minute because that was an interesting experience to have. Full disclosure, I have already been in all of this and have taken things out of the package and looked at them, but I kept them relatively contained just in case I decided I wanted to do this. I did a Travelers Company USA unbagging last year with all the stuff I got, and so I thought, why not? We'll do it this year too. So everything is still here, but it has been it has been looked at and handled and maybe even altered slightly, because there's one thing that when I get it, I just can't help myself and I have to do something, which I did do this year as well, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. I think we'll start with the JetPens. We'll just go ahead and get the envelope out of the way, and I'll move the box to the side. This was not a big order at all. It's just a handful of things. So I'm gonna keep that together. I'm missing something. Nah. So this is what I got from JetPens. Pretty simple, basic, small order. Most of it is familiar. One item is not. And if you're familiar with me, you might be able to guess which one that might be. I needed a couple of refills for my Sarasa, my zebra Sarasas. So this is a 0.5 in the sepia black. The sepia black Grand has become like my favorite everyday writing pen. In fact, I have it here. This is my favorite just pen to write with in general, and I'm actually going to get a second body and keep it at work, because if I have to sign paperwork or forms, which I do sort of on a semi-regular basis, this is the pen I like to use just because it looks really nice. So I already had this pen, but I did not want to risk not having a refill, so I went ahead and got that. So that's the first thing. The next thing is the innards from the package that I have already opened. Like I said, dig in. I did pick up a Zebra Sarasa Grand in the blue black. I'm gradually collecting these pen bodies over time because I love them. I'm not a fountain pen user, and I find them a bit fussy, and I'm not a fussy person. I just want to get in there, do what I need to do, and get done. Dip pens, on the other hand, are something I've been investigating, and that could be a whole thing. Who knows? We'll see. But I did get the body, and I did swap out the 0.5. I put that in my nano body, and right now I have a 0.3 that I got earlier this year. So I like to use these pens in my planner, and the 0.3 is a little bit finer, and I find it works well because I'm planning in pocket size now. So I find this this size tends to work really well. So this is from this, and I did get that. And while I have it out, I keep both of these in my sepia black and my blue black. I keep them in this Galen leather pen holder. Technically it's designed for fountain pens, but like I said, I'm not a fountain pen user, but I love the way they look in here. I got this as a second off of their website. I got something else as well, and this was just too good of a deal to pass up, and I wanted something to house this one in particular, but this one also fits. So these both live in here. So the Grand Blue Black, that's the second item. And then they have a 0.4 for the blue black. They don't have a 0.4 for the other vintage colors. I wish they would. They have a 0.3 in some of them, but not all of them. But the blue black, they have this all the time, I believe. And so I went ahead and picked up that. So now in the blue black, I have a 0.3, 0.4, and 0.5. So I did grab that. This is the item that is new to me. I had seen this system on a random page on the internet. I can't even remember what it was. And I was so intrigued by the slim form factor of these notebooks. This is the Robiki, Yamamoto Robiki. They are more narrow, quite a bit more narrow than a standard traveler's notebook. As you can see here, roughly the same height, but definitely more narrow than your standard traveler's notebook insert. I prefer taller, more narrow notebooks. So like pocket size are great, standard traveler's notebooks great, A5 Slim, B5 Slim, and these are just, they're so cute. And I got the square grid. And the binding is sewn. I am a sucker for sewn bindings. I would buy more Travelers Company inserts if the bindings were sewn like they are on the dated inserts. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. If I'm honest, I got it just to see what it was like. And sometimes I do that and I have no regrets. So that is the Yamamoto Robiki. There are covers that go with this. I'll try to link from JetPens website, so you can take a look if you'd like. So the 2025 monthly passport from Travelers Company I did get, but I'm not going to use it, which might sound weird, but I bought this for the sole purpose of these. I love the passport stickers, and I did this last year as well, and I love these stickers so much I knew I was going to do this again for 2025. So I'm keeping the stickers. I will rehome the insert to someone who is willing to have it without the stickers. The little insert will be included, but I'm just keeping these. So passport monthly, dated, got for the stickers, not using the insert. So there's that. Okay, so that's JetPens. And now there's this thing that doesn't even fit in the frame because it's huge. And it's what's really funny is I don't think I've ever gotten an order from Travelers Company USA that hasn't come in a big yellow padded envelope. I think they all have since I started ordering from them. But I went to, this got delivered and I was like, wow, that's really large. And it ended up being a box, and it's a really nice box. Who else got a box from them? Did anybody else get a box? And I don't think it's because I ordered any more than I usually do. It might be that, but I don't think so. But maybe they're just doing boxes now. I don't know. I will stop talking about the actual box itself now, and I'll open it. This is why I don't do unboxings, because I'm not good at them, because I ramble. So when I unbox this, like I said, I've already been in this. When I open this, this was right on top. So I tried to kind of recreate what they did. But the Traveler's Times, this is special issue 18, which I was really excited about because I don't have this one. I've heard people say they have like 3 copies of this. I've never gotten a duplicate, so I don't, but then again, I only order from them once, maybe twice a year if there's something special I want to do. So I love the way these look. Again, it's huge for the frame. I really like that. A part of me wants to get it. I can't remember if this is in any of the other ones, but a part of me wants to get a duplicate so I can cut this out and frame it, the partner shops, because I think it's really cool. Okay, so that's that. That was right on top. And then it was stuff with the paper. And then I'm tossing that on the floor because I'm not a fancy person. So maybe I did get more than I usually do, because I typically don't get my archive binders through them. So maybe that's why they put it in a box. Okay, it's kind of all making sense now. So to get this behemoth piece of packaging out of the shot, I'm taking everything out and I'm moving the box. You've served well. I got 2 archive binders. I typically get the archive binder for the current year at the end of the year, which I did, but I also decided to do next year's ahead of time and then kind of decorate it as I go instead of doing it all at the end, just to kind of let that process unfold a little more organically. I know this is ASMR for some people, but it makes me want to punch something. So apologies for the plastic sound. I'll probably edit that out. So if you're not familiar with these, this is what they look like. These are to house inserts that have been completed, and they come with these little metal posts, and the inserts just get inserted in the center through into these little posts, and they actually are really nice. Let me go get a finished one and I'll show you. So here's my 2022 that I just grabbed off the shelf. I actually did a video of putting this together. I'll try to remember to link it. So this is what it kind of looks like when it's full. And actually this one is beyond full, and I banded another insert onto the edge. But yeah, they just house your inserts, and it's just kind of a cool little archive, and I really like them. So I had no hesitation to get one for this year and one for next year. So that's that. That's my invoice. Not exciting. This is the item I can never resist getting into pretty much immediately. I have this thing. As soon as I get my dated monthly, it's like imperative that I place the stickers on the cover, the stickers that come on here. So the yearly one. This one always looks the same for the most part. And then the theme. I put these in different places every year. And then this is the little insert part that identifies it. So that's the front part. That's the back part. I just can never resist placing these stickers down. And I did it as soon as I took it out of the box. So dated monthly. This is a standard for me. I mentioned in my pocket planning video that I am going to be utilizing this for memory keeping next year versus planning. Oh, let's talk about these back pages because there are differences. For example, here, this world map, it's always been there in previous years, but there are no city names and there are no time zones like there have been in previous years. So that's different. And I also believe this is different. I don't think this was ever blank. This might be the same or similar, but these couple of spreads are different than typical. Blank pages are still the same. So I love this insert. I've been using it for several years and I will be utilizing it for memory keeping next year. And I will be planning in pocket size, which I talked briefly about in my pocket planning video and I'll talk about again. So dated monthly, always have to have that. Stickers, the custom sticker pack for 2025. The theme is Love and Trip. I have a feeling this is gonna be a theme that grows on me because I'm not overly keen on it right now, if I'm honest. But I think it might grow on me later. So I did get the custom sticker pack. I did get the clear folder because this image right here, it's just, there's so much of me in here that I just really connected. Like that looks like a brown traveler's notebook. And then that looks like the monthly. This camera looks like my Olympus Pen F. It just resembles that so much. And then the cat, my cat didn't look like this, but just the fact that there's a cat on here kind of got me in all the feels because I lost my cat this year in August. And just the fact that there's a cat here with all this, it just, it made me kind of happy. So I got the clear folder. And I have done for, at least in the standard size, I have done for quite a while. Same goes for the Stationery writing board. I will get the passport one if I like it enough. I didn't like this one enough, the blue one. The coffee and notebooks passport I loved and I got that one. But the standard one I will get just because I'm in standard size. That's my preferred size. I do have a passport, but I don't use it regularly because I don't particularly care for the size. It's too square for me, but I do use it to house a few things. So I did get the standard Stationery writing board. I did get extra pockets. I like having extras of these hanging around just because they come in handy for loads of things. And I got 2. I got 3 of the 032s, which is funny because I just picked up 2 of these at the caravan event. I did a video on that. That was my last video. But I don't think I'll have to buy any for quite some time because I think between that and these, I have enough. The rain just started in out of nowhere. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. If you order through Travelers Company USA, you have to meet specific criteria. I'm not actually particularly certain what criteria that is. I've heard it's if you spend over $75, and then I've heard it's if you are among the first to order, you get it. But so I'm not entirely sure. But the leather tag, I did get that. I went and cut this because it was driving me bonkers. I will keep this though because I do house these in here when I'm not using them. So I did get the Love and Trip tag. This is my 4th tag. I think I have the cinema, I think. I have coffee and notebooks. I have Traveler's Town and I have this one now. So this is my 4th tag. So I did get the tag. The item that is new to me from this order is this guy here. I picked up a little package of the Renapur leather balsam. So it's like a conditioning substance. I've never used it before. I got the small one just because if I hate it, then I won't have as much product to deal with. But I got this mostly for the purposes of conditioning my Ace Hotel camel, because it's a little bit on the dry side. Like my brown is like slick and shiny, and it's just, the leather is not the same. And so this is more suede-y. It has softened a little because I've been in this quite a bit this year, and I will move from my brown back into here pretty soon. I just feel like it needs a little something. So I'm going to give this a try, and they have a YouTube channel and there are tutorials and things out there. So I'm going to give that a go and see what happens. And if I like it, I might use it on my olive as well. We'll see. So that is the last item. It's the item I have no experience with. So we'll see how that goes. What size is this? There are two sizes. This is the small one, 1.7 ounces. The other one is a bit bigger, and it is made in Germany. So that's that. So yeah, routine territory for me for most of these things. I know what to expect. So with the exception of this, but it'll be interesting to try, and then I'll report back once I do. So I think I'm going to leave that here. Until my next video, take care. Be well.